Hello everyone. I'm here to do another 3 in 30. I'm up to P, which is for paper bags. But I just want to show you how I wound up finishing up those ones from O, which was old. And I had a couple of paper stacks, 6x6 paper stacks that I used, that I had bought when I first started doing crafting and hadn't used for a really long time. And this is what I wound up with. I had printed out some quotes that I forgot about during the video. And so I came up with these two journaling cards. This one says, "Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts." It's Mark Twain, of course. That's the back. This one says, "The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page." St. Augustine. I like how this one came out because I did a lot of wavy stitching on that one. And these are a bunch of tags. This one says, "I'm not a great cook. I'm not a great artist, but I love art and I love food, so I am the perfect traveler." Michael Palin. "Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either daring adventure or nothing at all." Helen Keller. "To travel is to discover that everyone is wrong about other countries." Aldous Huxley. And these all have like writing space in the back. This one says, "Adventure is worthwhile in itself," by Amelia Earhart. This one says, "The first condition of understanding a foreign country is to smell it." Rudyard Kipling, one of my favorite authors. And see, I put it next to India. And that's the back of that one. And then this one says, "A journey is a person in itself. No two are alike, and all plans, safeguards, policing, and coercion are fruitless. We find that after years of struggle, that we do not take a trip takes us." And that's John Steinbeck. And this is from that pad. Oh, and I used the pads to make my own hole reinforcers. I made some thick and some thin. I really was happy how those came out. Oh, and then I also took a page of a map and a page of the ledger, and I just have a tag punch, and I just made a whole bunch of tags out of tag punches. I glued the two things, and it's a nice weight, and I had a little bit left over, so I punched out some circles, so I figure I can use for those twisty, ropey closures. And then I had a tiny bit left after that, so I made some butterfly punches. So I'm really excited about, just using up some of these papers. I got into it. It was very fun. Okay, so let me put these away. And those came out nice and thick also. Oh, and the top was just like that twine, what do they call, baker's twine, but it's in like a postal color. All right, so paper bags. P is for paper bags. I have a paper bag. I have some book pages that I thought I might make paper bags out of. And then I also have some, this comes on a roll. It's like wrapping paper, but it's brown paper bag wrapping paper. So those are some of my thoughts, and I have some of my bee cutouts to go with this Edith Holden paper. So that's all I really have thought out in advance for the P is for paper bag. I just realized I have a little bit of bee napkin here. So I'm going to stick that to the side. And what's this? I have this napkin here. And I have some other bee things over here on the side that maybe I'll grab those too. All right, so let me get my timer out. There's my timer, and off we go. All right, so I'm going to start with this bee one because I'm kind of thinking about that. So I was thinking I would do a really simple paper bag with this one, and to try and keep, this has thistle on it, and so that will be yeah, that's cute. Really simple. Not a gusseted paper bag, but just a paper bag that you can use kind of like a pocket. So that would glue down like that, and that will glue like that. And then I should do something with this top. I think I just want to make it open at the top and not flap down like an envelope. So let me glue this down and then I will cut it down. So I like to run a bead of glue along this edge and a bead of glue along this edge. And then when you fold them over, whoops, the two edges will, they don't meet up exactly, they kind of overlap some. So you get a nice line, a nice strong adhesion there. Is that the right word? So I'll do the same thing with this. I'll put a bead of glue there and a bead of glue there, and that will hold that down. Now this kind of thing could be, you can glue it down to the page because the back isn't all that exciting, or you can make it a floating kind of a thing. So I think I'm going to snip this off here, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a thumb. Is that going to fit? That's not going to fit. Should have done that ahead of time, huh? Planning. Where's my other? Here it is. I have this size as well for a thumb, and give that some ink so you can see that it's there. Oh, you know what? I should use my my honey ink. Wild honey. I'll just do that all around the edges. Okay, and then I have some fussy cut bee things here. Got kind of a big one. I like those little guys there. They're more of a bumblebee than a honeybee, and they've got cute little bums, fuzzy bums. Here's one with a fuzzy bum, and it's black and white, so it does offer some contrast. There's a hive. Oh, that's not bad. There's a bee stamp. No, that doesn't do it. I'm looking to see if I have any little cute little fuzzy bum bees. Stamped now. I like the hive. I think I'm going to go with the hive. Nope, just the hive. Just the hive. Okay. That's stuck. There's one other thing I want to check out. I have some fuzzy bumblebee stamp-like things that might work. These down here. I'm not sure where I got these from. I think I just got them. I'm not even sure. I got these a long time ago. I'm not sure where these images came from. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this, even though it's kind of got a wonky, been cut out in a wonky way. Maybe I want a little sari silk to go underneath it. You know, kind of like on a fancy packaging, you get like a little label and ribbon. With that little kind of loop. No, that's too bulky. It's too bulky. Some fabric. Now I'm taking too long. Cheesecloth. I don't have any big pieces of cheesecloth with me right now. Ooh, a little bit of not doing it for me either. A little bit of that. Or just, you know what? I'm just going to do it all by itself. Where's my glue stick? I need a glue book. Excuse my head. There we go. Okay. Paper bag 1. Got to decide to dry. Okay, how we doing? Not bad. Not terrible. Okay, I'm going to do this fireweed one. Well, you know what? I'll save the fireweed one till later because I would pretty much just do the same thing with that. I'm going to do this next. So that is way too, I can do a strip like this maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this. There we go. Easy peasy. Ah, everything's sticking to me. Okay, so to do the paper bag that I'm thinking of, it's going to be a small gusseted paper bag. So the first step is to make a tube. This. Seems a little wonky. There we go. Okay. So I'll glue this down. And this side. Okay, pin my glue. Okay, so now I'm going to fold that up and fold these guys in. And then fold this like this. And then this gets folded like that. And that is our paper bag bottom. Okay, so now we're going to fold in the sides. Like this. Where's my bone paper? Same thing on this side. And then when we open it up, oh gosh, if you haven't glued it shut, these folds become a gusset, like that. So you have a teeny tiny, like grocery style, there we go, paper bag. And this is the type of thing that I sometimes, when you're sending off a journal and you have like some extra little ephemera that you've cut but haven't used in the bag, that's what I do, is I'll send a cute little paper bag like that. It even stands with the extra ephemera. So you can decorate it with whatever the theme of your journal is going to be. Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know how it will stand up to Mod Podge. Let's find out. This is my watered down one. Ooh, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the glue stick method. Because the glue stick is much less wet than the Mod Podge. Okay. Put that, oh, but that little beehive right there is cute. That has bees on it. All right. Change my mind. You know, I'm supposed to have one of those water pens. I have completely lost track of what I have done with that water pen. I have a glass jar full of brushes. And it's not in there, and it's not in that glass jar. I've totally lost my water pen. What the heck? All right, let's see if I can tear it like this. Oh, okay, that wasn't so hard. All right, and the other side. Hey, voila. Okay, so but that needs it needs a bee. It does need a bee. It needs a bee. Oh, here. We can maybe use this bee. Maybe put a bee on there, a little wonky. It's such a bright, you know what it is? That's what it is. It's this brightness. The bright white of the stamp background is throwing me. So I'm gonna tone that down a little bit with some of my Tim Holtz Wild Honey Distress ink. So I think I'll just throw that on there. Okay, paper bag. Number 2. Maybe something on there though. really quickly. What do I have? What do I have? I have some sisal. Oh, you know what? I have some twine. Maybe if I make a little bow. See if I can get my fingers to be that fiddly. My off screen, sorry about that. Okay. Little bow with that going around the edge there. I'll do it with this. Oh, my hands are so sticky. All right, I'll trim that off afterwards, but that's what the front looks like. Okay, bag number 2. How are we doing for time? 12 minutes left. We are in good shape. So then I was watching somebody, I have no idea who it was now. Oh, I remember seeing the video and I commented what a good idea it was. And I can't remember who it was now, but she used one of these bags that if you just kind of fold, it's kind of big. So what she did was she folded it like this. And then when you glue this onto a page, this becomes a tuck. And when you turn the page, this you'll have, let me see if I have a piece of coffee dyed paper to demonstrate with. Of course not. I don't. What do I have? I just have a piece of paper here. All right, so say that's our journal page. So that goes like that. And on this side, it's a tuck. And on this side, it's a flippy outy foldy bit like that. And I'm thinking that I would probably also snip this edge there. So it is a side loading pocket. And I'm thinking that I would also probably cut this to be a top loading pocket. So you have all these options for tucks and pockets with this folded paper bag. Okay, so let's see, what would we do with this? Well, let's keep with our bee theme here. Oh gosh, so I'm standing up and reaching on the shelving above the camera right now to my storage because I didn't realize I was going to want this, but I do. Okay, so this is what I was going for. This is Hackney & Company Tail the Bees. This is the 6x6. I also have the 12x12, but look at these beautiful bee themed papers. I am so, thistle Is that, or is that chicory? Oh, look at those cute little bees. I just love this pad. There's a shiny one. And there's some cute, they also have a fabric line with these patterns. And look, ooh, I think, oh, I love these so much. And there's just some honey. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so I'm gonna decorate with this. Ooh, tags. Honeycomb. Should we use the honeycomb ones? I think we should. And then the bee things can be the tags that go in the inside. So if I could make a pocket here. Oh my God, you could go totally pocket crazy. I think I'm going to do it like this so that I strengthen this edge and it'll be a little bit of a tuck. So T. So here's, this is back to before. I'm getting distracted. I know I shouldn't get distracted, but I'm getting distracted. So this is some of that paper that I just stuck together, but I used this Aleene's Fabric Fusion and it is not drying. It is all wrinkly and it is still soaking wet. Not all that pleased with that one. Just an aside. Okay, so here is my away. I'm thinking, what do we think? 2 inches? 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. And it needs a thumb hole, a shallow one, and it needs some wild honey. Oh, it needs a corner. I think 1/4 inch here and here. Oh my gosh, I so need a bigger desk. So need a bigger desk. It will come. It will happen. So I just want this to go along there so that it strengthens that edge. So, oh, that's a nice side too. So I'm just going to go along this edge here so it can become a tuck. Oops. And then don't want to glue the bag closed. And on this side, I will make a little thumb hole on this side so that when you open it up, you can see that it is a pocket. Okay, so that's a tuck there. I'm going to open it up here, and I do think that it needs reinforcing. It's just a paper bag. Maybe just a pocket. Sorry, I got quiet because I'm thinking I'm thinking it needs, mostly what it needs is reinforcement. And I'm thinking I could just use that as a background with an image to give it some strength. Because it's just paper, and then I thought, oh well, there might be some images that I could use on here. Queen bee, those are cute. And on the back cover is that I also got some doily. Maybe I'll just do that. Just some doily, just to give it a little bit of oomph. Okay, and actually maybe that would fit. Right there. Oh, I'm so sticky. Ah. Okay, got it. Okay, and then because the real thing is, there'll be able to be a tag in there, and now something to go here. Maybe since this is the anchor page, maybe we do want to stiffen this here. So down this side. I suppose when you put the tag inside, it will get stiffer, wouldn't it? See, when we put the top loading tag there, that gives it some structure. Okay. Alright, well that's okay. I'll just use that as a tag. And the tag will keep that. But maybe a pocket, maybe a different bee pocket. Maybe a little piece of this to echo the hive. How are we doing? 17 seconds. Oh my goodness. I thought I actually might make it, but no. I'll make a small pocket. I'll just cut this in half at 3 because the whole thing is supposed to be 6. So 3 is easy to make use of again. And almost made it. Almost made it. And then so right through that hive there. I have not made more of these than I've made. But then, I don't mind. The rebel in me does not mind. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of a thumb hole so that people will know that this is a pocket. And I will ink this edge. with my honey. It actually reminds me more of pollen than it does honey, but I like that too. Okay, and then, so now I will just get the Gloober gone. Do this. I wonder what Q is. I don't even remember what Q is. Okay. So that will get wrapped around the back page. This will be a pocket there. There's a top loading pocket here. Then it will open up. There'll be a tuck here. Oh, and I really should have something there, but you know what I think I should have there? I think I should just have a piece of coffee stained scrap for journaling. I'm looking through my scraps here. I just had, you know, you reach for something else and then you say, oh, coffee stain, coffee stain, coffee stain. I have so much scraps. And now that I want one, I found one. See, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put that there. I'm just tearing, gonna tear. And I'll glue that down. I think I'm going to ink it with the yellow, the honey, tie it in. Looks like it's been dipped in pollen. Okay. Glue book. Where's my glue book? Glue stick. Thanks. So that'll also give this paper bag a little bit more structure there. There we go. All right, kind of like that. So once again, I don't have all the structure, so that's how it will look on the page. There'll be a tuck there. You open it up, there's a journaling spot there. There's a tag there. There'll be a tag tuck there. There's a smaller one. Tag tuck here. And that's just decorated because there'll be a tag to go in there. Oh, that will fit. Ha ha ha. That fits like that. So that is my third paper bag. There's one paper bag there. And here's my other little, now that's dry, I can trim these off. Oh, sorry, I'm such a wreck here. Okay, all right. Paper bag number 2 for sending extra tags and ephemera. And paper bag 3 out of a book page that will, you guys suppose you could call that a pocket, but it's also a paper bag. It's this little sack. All right, so that is my 3 in, once again, not quite 30. Thank you very much for staying and watching, and I hope you will come back for the rest of the alphabet. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great weekend. Bye.